everybody, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today I am going to share some tips and tricks for fursuiting. This is going to be about performance, how to take care of your suit, and how to take care of yourself so that you can be a great fursuiter, you can have your fursuit for a long time, and you can stay nice and healthy while you do it. I had a lot of stuff that I wanted to include, but I narrowed it down to 8 things that I think are the most important when it comes to fursuiting. As a fursuiter, you want people to interact with you. You kind of want to be that fursuiter that everybody is excited to see. Number 1, body language and getting into character. Now, this is something that is one of the most important things. This is what makes your character so fun and really great to be around. Each character is a little bit different and brings out their own unique personality. Don't be afraid to stand out, because that is exactly what you're going to do. You can't just walk into a convention with this adorable fursuit on and expect nobody to pay attention to you. So if you're really shy, don't even worry about it because no one can see your face. And that's one of the really fun things about fursuiting. When you are a fursuiter, that is an incredible opportunity to be whoever you want to be. When you're wearing the suit, you don't have to make eye contact. You don't even have to speak. Number 2, poses. When you go into a convention or public suiting or anywhere like that, lots of people are going to want to take pictures with you or of you. When you do that, you don't just want to stand there and just look at the camera and keep your arms down at your side, because this is not exciting. Don't be afraid to hold your hands out or put them on your hips, point at them. Also, don't be afraid to use your surroundings. If there's a chair, you can go sit on it, perch your little feet up and lean over it. There's so much you can do other than just stand there. It's so much more fun to interact with the fursuiter if they seem just as happy to interact with you. Number 3, over-exaggerate everything. When you are in a walking carpet of a fursuit, a lot of your movements are gonna get lost. If you acted just how you act even when you're not wearing a fursuit, it's not gonna look that exciting. So when I just wave at somebody or I shake my head a little bit, you can't really tell that much because this really blocks a lot of my movement. So if you agree with something, feel free to go, oh yeah, that's super great. Or hold your arms out. Just make it really big so everybody can read exactly what you're trying to say. Number 4, look at your fursuits. Each fursuit is completely different. There are grumpy suits, super happy ones, and really cute ones, the little kimono babies. No matter what your fursuit looks like, you are going to stand out. However, each one stands out in a completely different way. Take advantage of that. Take your fursuit, put it on, and look in the mirror. Just do a bunch of poses, see what looks good. My character, Seabreeze, is super happy all the time. She's brightly colored. I don't look that great when I do grumpy. I don't have matte eyebrows or anything. So when I pretend to be really grumpy or really sad, it doesn't really come off that great. So read your fursuit. Look at him and say, what does this character say to you? Number 5, after fursuiting, suit care. This is so important because if you do not take care of your suit, it will not last that long. You need to brush your fursuit. This is a wire slicker brush that you can buy from any local pet store, and you are a big pet. So you always need to take care of your fur and make sure it looks nice, because otherwise the fur is going to stick to itself and it's going to get matted up, especially under your arms and between your legs. Those places are just, the fur is going to start coming out. your fursuit is going to start to bald, which is super ironic because you always lose a little bit of fur when you brush anyways. But it's so much better and will keep your suit lasting years and years longer. Don't forget to disinfect your suit after every single wear. After suiting, you are going to have a lot of moisture in your suit from sweating. If you leave that moisture in your suit and you don't spray it down, that is going to create mildew. Your fursuit might fall apart and you could even get sick. So you definitely want to disinfect every single time. And I've shouted them out before in another video, but I'll do it again. Soap Pony is a wonderful company that makes soap to clean your fursuit and also disinfect it. After each suit as well, check for popped seams. We are gonna move around a lot. No suit is perfect, and sometimes you're gonna pop a seam or two. It's a good idea to learn how to do a basic blanket stitch to make sure your suit stays together for a long time. Number 6, you need to prepare to go fursuiting. I know it seems like super fun to just throw it on and go out there in the world and see what happens. But if you're not prepared for any situation you might run into, then you might find yourself in a bit of a pinch. Make sure you bring a brush, disinfectant, deodorant, a mini sewing kit is always a good idea in case something happens and you're not somewhere that you can fix it, and a badge so that people will know your name. Another really important part of preparing to go fursuiting is brushing your suit. Just like you need to brush when you are finished, you also need to brush before, because when your suit is in storage, you keep it in a box, you put it in your closet, anywhere it stays for a while, you can get creases, it's going to be pressed up against other things, and your fur might get a little messed up. So it's a super great idea to make sure you are clean before you even go out. Number 8, I saved this one for last because it is quite possibly the most important thing on this whole list. Self-care. This is before and after suiting. You need to make sure you have water with you at all times because this is very hot. It is a very physical activity and you don't want to pass out. If you pass out and somebody calls an ambulance or somebody comes to help you, they can cut you out of your fursuit and they're not gonna care how it comes off. When it comes to saving your life, they're just gonna cut it right off because you are what's most important. Don't forget to take breaks whenever you feel kind of woozy or you feel like you're gonna pass out or you're just reaching your breaking point when it comes to your energy. Take a break. At furry conventions, there are something called headless lounges, which are a wonderful thing. They have these huge, trees made of PVC pipes with air flowing through them, and you can put your head, your hand paws, whatever you want, and you can have a chance to take a break, get some water, talk to other people, and just rest for a little bit. I would say avoid breaking the magic at all costs, but if you feel like you're gonna die, please take your head off. Take care of yourself first because you are most important. Always, always eat before suiting. Not right before and not during. You don't want to get your suit messy, but like an hour before. Have an energy bar, have some granola or some fruit, just something to sustain your energy so that you can keep suiting for a long time and you don't end up having a heat stroke and passing out because you don't have enough energy in your system. Always shower after you suit. This is so important because you are gonna get really hot and sweaty and super gross, and once that dries, that's just dirt stuck to your skin all the time. You need to make sure you shower, and if it's necessary, shower before you fursuit because you don't want to bring all the gross, dirty germs you have on your body into your suit and go spread them to other people. And you don't want to be super stinky, which also brings me to point out, bring some deodorant. No one is going to want to hug you at a con if you smell like booty. So that is all the 8 topics that I had to talk about today. These tips will help keep you safe, keep your fursuit nice and clean for a long time, and help you stand out when you go to cons. Everyone's going to want to come interact with you if you are energetic, over-exaggerating all your movements, and taking care of your suit so that you do not smell up the whole con. Suits last longer if you take good care of them. And you can suit longer and have more energy and be way more fun if you take care of yourself. So that is all I have for this video today. Also, I've got a new space where I set up, and I don't have that much art to put on the wall behind me. So if you would like some art to be featured in one of my videos, I will definitely put it up on my wall and link you in the description so everybody knows where to go when they see all this awesome art. So if you would like to donate, I would love to print it out and put it on the wall. I always enjoy supporting artists. Check out my social media so you can keep up with all Seabreeze's journeys as well. Whenever I go suiting, go to a con, or just have new suit stuff that I make in the studio, I post it right here on Instagram, or you can also send me an email, ask me questions. Please don't forget to subscribe if you like my stuff. Leave me a comment and let me know what you thought, and let me know what you do before you go suiting. What's your routine, and how do you like to take care of your fursuits? Also, push the notifications button so that you know when I'm dropping my next video. And I will see all of you in my next episode. Bye!